Day 1. Josh, Julie, Jetson.
Can we chat?
Yeah.
So I know you're obviously cheesed, but I need you to think like big picture. And as same as on your HOH, and you were like, if you go home, on mine something went terribly wrong, it is the exact same for this. And as much as I know you would cut Jedson, are you going to do it while there's like 3 days of awkwardness? I need you to win that POV. It is best case scenario for
Oh yeah, I'm fucking gunning for it.
you. Because then Jedson goes home. Number one, you have a cheerleader in the jury for you. He's not pissed at you. I actually put you in a position that's very powerful for you.
Yeah.
And people still think that we are against each other.
100%.
But some of the stuff that we talked about, Beth, did come back to me. I still trust you. I meant what I said. I didn't.
It's obvious that I'm playing a girl's game. That doesn't matter that that came back to you.
No,
Nothing that you talked to me about.
The room and when it happened.
Which room?
In the OLG, the conversation we had in the OLG room. And when it happened. So this is, look, I don't care. I don't care. I need you to win that POV. That is honestly best case scenario for both of us. And if they think that we're all pissed at each other, that's honestly fine. I couldn't tell you all of this yesterday because I needed you to still be mad at me. Do you know what I mean? I needed it to look like you were pissed. And I'm telling you, Beth, you can win this veto.
Oh, I know.
And then you have proven he didn't take you anywhere and you didn't have to do a schemy back door to him. Do you know what I mean? It actually puts you in a really good position, and then everybody still thinks that Beth and Tara are going to go after each other.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fuel the energy if you need to take it out on me to get that fire. But this sets you up, Beth. And I know you
all
can
this,
do
I
it.
know.
And when I said in my thing, you're equally as powerful, I think you're more powerful than him. I think you are. But this literally sets you up better than you backdooring Jed, or you having to not use a veto on him. If you go home on my HOH, just like yours, something like fucking
Oh yeah, you're following me. You're
terribly
following
wrong.
me in there.
And you know what? I will be following you. But if things go the way I think they will, you're in a good spot. People still, whether you told about the conversation or whether they figured it out, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They will still think that we are coming for each other.
Yeah.
So continue to act pissed off at me. It's fine. Win the fucking veto. That
Yeah.
you came here to win, and this puts you in a position. Jed goes to that jury. He will be your biggest cheerleader in here.
I know.
He will be your biggest cheerleader. How does it serve you a good purpose to have Jed in the jury pissed at you? And really, come on, Beth. I do know that you guys actually have something real. I know you didn't come here for a boyfriend. But if you would have won that veto, really, you're not going to use it and have 3 super fucking awkward days with the person that you're the closest to in the house.
I know. I don't need to explain it to you. I really, really don't. I know. But
I think that you would have, like, if it comes down to a final 3 scenario, fuck yeah, you cut him. Because you don't have to look at him in that moment. That would be so much harder for you to do. And if Jed comes off, if Jed fights himself off, then we have another conversation.
100%.
Then we have another conversation to see how we can ensure you staying, and then I better be good with fucking Jed if we pull that off. Best case scenario is you win, and unfortunately, Jed goes and you have a cheerleader.
Huge, I know.
You have a cheerleader in the jury, and I have a big move in the jury.
Yeah.
And if you win this veto, guess we are absolutely tied to tied. We are 1 veto and 1 HOH, and everybody in this house still thinks we're coming for each other.
Yeah. Which is best case scenario.
If Jed takes himself off the block, we will have another conversation about how we can get you to stay, but then I would need Jed to agree that he's not coming for me.
Oh yeah. He'll need to agree.
And I've kind of told him already. Like when you guys were sitting on the couches and I'm like, it's not as cut and dry as you think. It's not. I'd still be pissed, but know that that's not. If you leave on my HOH, you're right, I am following you.
Mm-hmm.
And then something has gone terribly wrong.
Oh, yeah. Same thing as mine.
But keep being pissed.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. I just wanted you to know, like, I needed you, like, when I told you, I was like, well, I can't really tell her my plan because I needed it to be believable. I needed you fired up. I needed you kind of throwing a fit because now everybody still thinks that whatever girl alliance we had, whether you told them or not, or whether they figured it out, but it was pretty lined up with when we had our conversation. So I was like, fuck. But you got this.
I know.
You can do this.
I know.
And then, if you do that, then nobody can say fuck about your game. Nobody can. And I believe in you.
I know you do.
Equally as powerful as them, you are more powerful. Than
Oh, I know that.
And now all of Canada will see it. And you don't have to be the female that does it in a grimy way. You don't have to backstab somebody that you really fucking care about. You won't have to do that.
I don't want to, but I might have to. But I hear what you're saying.
No, are you kidding? You don't. Chad is in love with you. He will get in that jury and he will convince everybody. Everybody. He will be your biggest cheerleader in the jury.
Okay, thanks, Tara.
No problem. Right? Still act pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, because I am. If they ask, I'm gonna be like, oh, I was just trying to smooth it out, but you know, like, she's pissed.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be like, rightfully so.
Totally.
I try
Oh,
to-
yeah, if they ask
try to-
why.
Yeah.
I would say that.
And still be pissed. That's what I'm saying. We talked about.
We do need each other.
What I said in OLG is
You
true.
meant it. I know.
For me.
For me, too. We do need each other in this game, Tara.
Do this. You can do this.
I know I can.
Fucking Beth, I believe in you. But that's what I'm saying, okay? Ciao.
I know all of that. I know all of that. And no, Tara, this is not your move. This is not your move at all. I still have a vote. I can't stand her. I hate that she's the only girl left with me. I would have rather had Spicy V here.
Since yesterday to be like, are you
Yeah.
okay?
I think once the POV is done and everything,
I
and
think
the
so, too.
backyard opens again.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
So big though. So big.
Is what?
I'm so nervous.
Oh,
Are you
same.
nervous? Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. I'm really excited for whatever reason.
Good.
That's what I keep telling Kiefer. I'm like, usually I'm like stressed.
Yeah.
Like all day I'm like, I have to do a veto today. And for whatever reason, today I'm like, I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. I believe in you.
I hope I win too. I hope I get a little back-to-back like you moment. You know?
Yeah,
A little
I think-
POV and then a little HOH.
And I think that you can do that.
I really do have faith. I don't know what it is. Just randomly, I feel very confident.
Honestly, that's how I felt last week.
Really?
When I was going into the POV, I felt really good about it. When I initially saw the TikTok videos, I was like, come
Yeah, because I
on.
remember you were like, I just wish for something I'd be good at.
Yeah. But for some reason, the videos for me were better than the calendar.
Oh.
Like the images. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
But I had that same feeling. What you doing, Keith?
No? How much eggs you making, Bray?
Do you want cheese in here, Kiefer? Or do you not want cheese so you don't shit your pants?
I like cheese.
Yeah, Keith's like, I don't shit my pants. I'm not a dairy detective.
I am a bit lactose.
Are you?
Yep. But I just deal with it. Well,
You
actually,
really
you
do.
guys deal with it.
Do you think that it's like because of like the hormones that are put in the cows that so many people are having reactions to like lactose, like in the actual like milk aspect?
No, I think it's ancestral.
Yeah, allegedly.
But I feel like people like
I mean,
Like when I
like,
talk to my mom or my grandma, they're like, everybody has all these stomach issues. Like they didn't have that.
could be
But
that.
now like that they're like mass producing more
what you're
agriculture and like more, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, maybe.
potentially. Could be.
I have no idea. I was always told it's because of our traditional diet.
Yeah, yours, yeah, that you never had any dairy,
Never.
right?
Our first experience was like 80 years ago.
Yeah.
Not 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I made a vegan cheese once and a couple different kinds. They're really good. They just take a lot of work.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Like it's a lot of ingredients. You got to process things. You
Right.
got to soak things.
Do we have
Yeah.
bagels?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're in the freezer.
Oh, they're in the freezer? Okay.
If
I was
you
gonna-
want one, you can
no,
probably
I'm just
take
gonna have
one out.
toast instead. Moose knuckle toast.
Moose knuckle toast. Ooh. I don't know why I chose a butter knife.
It was an interesting show.
I believe in you. Keep going. Keep going.
Jesus. That was gonna fall on the floor.
Wow, that was a lot for me.
Are you ready for the POV?
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's what he said too. I'm like, oh, good. I'm nervous as all hell.
Of course, because also you can't play, so it's like
Oh. These shitting bricks on the sidelines.
Yeah,
just watching, sitting on a little stool.
but remember, it's a win-win-win
I know.
scenario. So it's week to week now. We just gotta.
You just never
mean,
know
if
there's
we
any
if we-
surprises, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that it's like,
I think Final Six, we're not gonna see any crazy secret powers or
no.
like that would be fucked. I mean, best bet it's one of those like ball challenges where you put a ball in, grab it, put a ball in, grab it.
Oh.
I feel like I would be.
What's
Yes. You know where you have to throw the ball up and then you have to like catch it like 300 times in a row?
Oh no, I didn't know what. That's the thing. I could do that.
Yeah. It's like literally like it would be like on like a little track and you have to like throw it on one end and then catch it and then throw it.
I could do
and
that.
catch it. Oh, good, because I would be so bad at something like that. I would like to see that now, actually. I've watched that one and been like, oh, I have zero coordination.
I would be really good at that.
I think
Yeah.
I'd be good at it too.
And that is like totally another comp that is technically fair. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
anybody can win that
technically
one.
anyone.
Yeah.
Love. Yeah, I could be good at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, I kind of want Bray to win so we could hear his speech.
I was like, why is everyone always shitting on me? Oh my God. Oh God. It's annoying.
I don't even really know. What do you think is worst case scenario, Chad winning? If he wins, he's gonna be so hard to beat.
Oh, I know.
He's so competitive.
This game is not easy to win.
No.
There's no easy path to the final three.
Like if he doesn't win, he's gotta go.
Oh,
Who? Oh, 100%.
one
He's gone.
1,000.
billion%.
Yeah.
I think we'd be idiots.
Literally at this point, everyone.
Oh yeah, we'd be idiots to not do it.
Oh, why would we not?
We'd literally be idiots.
Yeah.
It would be the dumbest move in Big Brother history.
Literally. Can you imagine? Everyone would be like, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Then it would be. I would rather have it me and Bray versus Beth and Deshawn.
That's what I said. To me, I like those odds better.
Yeah.
But even Deshawn might want to get out Beth.
Yeah, he's mentioned it to me.
He's mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, next week, he's like, honestly, I think Beth might have to go next week.
Yeah.
It's like, I think you're right.
Which is, yeah. Good.
I just know if I sit on that block again, I'm out of here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's probably. Although you never know. You never know. I don't want Jed to win. I don't want Jed to win. And as
Oh,
much as
same.
I really want to trust Ty, I don't want him to win either.
Oh, of course. Just because you never know.
You never know. Jed could convince him, like, take me down.
Yeah.
Like, Jed could be like, take me down. I don't care, send Beth any of the other ones home. And, like, we just go, you know?
I think maybe, but I don't even think Ty would go for it.
I
honestly.
don't.
At this point. Oh, where did everybody sleep last night?
They slept alone, and then 3 of us slept in Defender.
Oh, and how was that? Is that fine?
It's good.
Good.
Yeah.
We were just chatting, like, we gotta win tomorrow, guys. Like, we know we gotta make sure we don't use it. We keep things the same.
Yeah.
It's not good for any of us to use it. And he was on board.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he wasn't giving us little, well, I don't know, it depends on the situation, you know. He was just like, no, yeah, like, we can't use it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I really think he wants his legendary moment.
That would be big for him.
It would.
I'm saying, imagine the jury house. Imagine.
Yeah.
I'm saying, Jed walking in and saying, Ty won the veto, didn't use it on me.
Yeah. That would be very powerful for him.
Oh, yeah.
Just as powerful as if Tara won HOH and Brayden won the power of veto.
Oh, literally. People shocked.
Oh, we're definitely giving him some good TV.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
I feel like this would be a great season to watch.
That's what I keep thinking, too.
Do you think people are liking watching this? Because as it's playing out, I'm like, hold on.
I don't know. We kind of like formed this like little underdog team, and now it's like us against the world. So yeah, I think they're loving it, honestly.
I think so, too. We watch it back. It's the most boring season we've ever watched.
No,
Like,
it
wow.
won't be for us.
It's the worst reviews.
Literally, they're like, this is the worst season I've
People
ever
stopped
seen.
watching weeks ago.
Hey, guys. Yeah, this is the lowest viewed season in history. And everyone was at home. We're like, good.
Well, shit.
I'm like, love that. Think you can add the cheese in now?
Yeah. Do it. Is this toast for me or you, Bray?
It was for me. I didn't know if you wanted a bagel.
No, I'm gonna have some toast. Ooh. Oh, that's nice toast.
You said you're not lactose, but you just try to avoid it, right?
I don't, just because my stomach's so
Yeah.
weird as it is. I mean, I could be a little, like I drink lactose-free milk and I don't try and do a ton of it.
Okay.
For me, it's honestly more like greasy food.
Ooh, okay.
That
Makes
makes
sense. Makes sense.
Like yesterday I was hurt and it was probably the poutine, but I don't think it was like necessarily just the cheese on it. It's just like the combination
Fair.
of fries, gravy, and
The
curds.
whole thing, yeah.
But I love it.
Oh, of course. Delicious.
I love poutine and every time I eat it, it makes me feel like
Same.
shit. And I'm like, it's
Same.
worth it.
And he's like, oh, my stomach. Ooh.
Yeah.
Split in half.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, what the hell?
What?
The toast isn't like not even toasted.
What's it on?
Yours is on 5.
Bagel setting?
Maybe.
It's just one side down?
Yeah.
No, it's
I
not
love
on
how you always
bagels.
use the small plates.
I don't know why.
It's
I
so
don't-
adorable.
I don't know why. Even at home I do it.
You use small plates?
Yeah, don't know why. I always.
I know when I teased you the other day and you're like, oh, yep, sorry.
I was like, so, and then you had one piece of pizza.
I know. You're like, why did you use the big one? More for me because the sauce is on the side.
That makes sense.
I don't like them to touch, even though I end up mixing everything together. Are you like that?
Yeah.
I don't like food touching, but then I always.
Every time I'm like,
Yeah.
ew, why is that ew? But then yeah, I'm like mixing it all up. Strange habit I have.
I wanted to monsters. Teflon maniacs.
Hey. Got it.
Okay. So many condiments. Okay. 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 Okay.
A little catch.
Okay.
Oh, this or that.
Okay. Okay. Carne asada.
How's the HOH life been treating you, Miss Sarah?
Oh, it's really nice to have.
In all my 27 years of living, I have done everything on my own. I have gotten myself to where I am now. I got myself into this house. I got myself into school. I got myself my job. I got myself back on my feet. I do not need anybody to help me get there. And I don't need anybody to help me get to the end of this game. I don't need Jetson. I don't need Ty. I don't need Tara. I need myself. I've only ever needed myself. I am going to win this game. I am winning this game. I am winning this game for my family. I am winning this game for Ashley. I am winning this game for Mom. I am winning this game for Dad. I am winning this game for me. For Cohen, for Chase, for Charlotte, for Lincoln, Nixon, for Alice, for Lucas, for Florence, for Ayla, for Ryland, for Bo, for Montek, for Jake. I am winning this game for all my people and for me. I am going to be the winner of Big Brother Canada 9. I know it. I'm going to be the winner of this game. I will be the winner of Big Brother Canada 9. I can feel it in my bones. And it is not because somebody else brought me there. I brought myself there. I have gotten myself here. I have made all the right moves. I have made all the right plays. I don't need Tara coming in here and building me up. I don't need that. I don't want that. All I need in this game is myself. You need to make big moves, Beth. You are in the Big Brother Canada house. You are in the Big Brother Canada house. You will never be back here again. You have 20 days left here. You have 20 days left in this house. You need to make something of it. This is one of the greatest things that has ever happened to me. Make the most of it. Don't be weak. Don't be small. You've never been small. You've never been small. You have always gotten yourself to where you needed to be. Always. You have always picked yourself back up. You have always fought for yourself. Nobody has helped you get here. Nobody has ever helped you get on your feet. This game is for me to win. This game is for me to win, and I can win that veto, and I can pull myself down. I already know I am. But thank you. you were in this house, you would be a bad bitch. And I need to be a bad bitch. This is for you, Ashley. I'm doing a wonderful job. I've never, ever needed anybody for anything. I never have. I've always done it all on my own. This game, man. This game. This is my game to win. This is my season to win. I know it. I feel it. I'm a beta. I'm a beta. I'm a beta. I am powerful. I do not need anybody outside of this room. In this house. I do not need anybody outside of this room in this house. I know in my gut what I need to do to win this game. I know it. I know exactly what I need to do to win this game. Tara is right on one thing. I don't need to do it dirty, but I do know what I need to do. And I will get myself there. I have never been taken anywhere. I have never been picked up by anybody and been taken anywhere. Especially now. I will not do that. I am in the Big Brother Canada house. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I am going to do big things with it. I am not here to let anybody outside of this room take me to the end of this game. I am not doing that. I have you all tricked. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. I know you were falling in love with Jensen. I know you are. But just wrap it up for a little bit. Wrap it up. There's more important things going on here. There is so much more going on in this house. That can be dealt with later. I am here for a reason. I am here for a purpose. I am here for Ashley. I'm doing this for myself and for Ashley. I'm doing this for you, Ashley. This game is for you. Everything I do here, I think of you. How you would do it. My inspiration. For Dad, for Mom. Mom would be so... Mom is pumped right now. Mom is hyped right now. I want to win something. I want to win this. I'm going to win this game. I'm going to win this game. It is insane. I need nobody to help me get there. Nobody will help me get there. Nobody. Hi, babes. Oh, they're done. Oh, I'm such a dick. I'm sorry. Did you take them out? Thanks. Did you taste one?
No, I'm not. Good. It could be garbage.
They could be complete trash. I'm gonna come wipe those pants. Thank you, Brayden.
the people that just actually want you to do.
Exactly. If everyone was preying on your downfall in real life, then yes, that would.
Everybody wants you to do good until a certain point.
Do good, but never better than them. They want to see you do good, but never better than them.
Yeah, no one else wants you to win.
Yeah.
They want to see you win.
Yeah.
How far did you guys go all your 4 years? Or 5?
Basketball?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I actually never won a playoff game.
Seriously?
Yeah. Like, we made it. We'd always do so well in the regular season. And then, like, we'd always just lose in the playoffs. Like, the first 2 years we lost in the first round. Like, the second year we lost on a buzzer beater in the first round.
To who?
Lakehead.
Seriously? Like a jump shot?
It was a board kick out 3 to win on the buzzer.
Tie game?
We were up. I think we were up by like 1. So fucked.
At Lakehead?
No, at home.
Western?
Yeah.
Holy.
And then third year we didn't make the playoffs because like all of our 5th years graduated. 4th year we.
How long will you play with Greg? Just 1 year? Just
Greg,
1
I played with 2 years. So
2 years.
Craig's career ended on that buzzer beater. So fucked. And then my first year we lost in the playoffs first round to Laurier by like.
With Will and them?
Yeah. By like 7. Like we beat them. We literally played them the last game of the regular season, beat them by 20. And then we played them in the playoffs first round, they beat us by like 7. It was fucked. And then, then second year was a buzzer beater. 3rd year we didn't make it. 4th year we lost to. Actually, no. First year we lost to Windsor in the first round. Yes.
That was with Olsen Tula and them?
Yes. They were fucking nice. They beat us like easily. And that was like with Rocca and them.
Yeah, little micro.
Yeah, he was talking shit too. It was so funny. Because he's like I don't know if you know about him, like know him, but he's like this, apparently he's just like a grinder. Like he just, he's like the coach is, like he'll like tell the coach on you, like that kind of guy.
Oh, he's that guy?
Yeah.
I only know Joe. I don't know Mike.
It was Mike though. And like he like doesn't drink, like he like doesn't do anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I remember at the end of the game, like we were about to lose, and like he was like by our bench, like on offense, and he's just like he's like, what do you say? We were just like, I don't know, we were talking shit or something like that, and he's just like, hope you guys have fun drinking beers tonight, something like that. It's just so fucked. I was like, what? It was so funny. But yeah, so it was Windsor, and then we lost in the buzzer beater. Didn't make it. And then we lost. Was it my 5th year? I think it was. Was it? No, it might have been my 4th year. I think it was 4th year. We lost on another buzzer beater against Brock. Like a literal. It was like we were down. It was a tie game.
So Danny and those guys.
Yeah, I think it was Danny. It was Danny Cass.
Danny hit it?
No, Danny didn't hit it.
Oh.
Tyler Brown hit it. He literally like, it was like a fucking, it was so ridiculous. It was like an inbounds play, side inbounds play on our end. Our like buzzer beaters in a row to beat them.
And you were down at that point.
And they were down. They had to hit that. Yeah, they were down by 1. I wasn't there. I was so pissed I wasn't there because like I was in Toronto and there's like a blizzard. I was supposed to go back.
Yeah.
It was a snowstorm and I was with a girl. I was at this girl's house, and I was just like streaming it, and I was just watching. Oh my god, all my friends were there. They just flooded the court, like it was huge, like it was a riot. It was so sick. And then they went to then they had to play, then they had to go play fucking Carlton, obviously, for like the cup.
Yeah.
And then they lost, obviously. But it was actually a pretty good game. They lost by like 16. I don't even know.
But it was still a good
It was a good game.
Yeah.
And then they went to Nationals, which was in Ottawa, and I went to that. I went to their game against Carleton, and I went to Nationals.
Well, that was right before COVID.
Yeah, right before.
Yeah,
It was
right
like perfect
before.
timing.
Yeah.
Like everyone, like the hockey team, their Nationals got canceled. Like the hockey.
That was like the week after, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
sucks.
it
It
was right
sucks.
before. I remember that.
The Nationals was like perfect timing. So like we went, and they did pretty well. They beat Alberta in the first game, which was like a good team, and so they beat them, got onto like the winning side, and then I think they lost both or something, but because they played Carleton.
In the semis.
Yeah, they played Carleton in the semis, and then they played Calgary, I think, in the
On the other
in
side?
the other one. Yeah, so they came fourth, which isn't bad.
Okay, that's not bad.
But yeah, no, it's the best that we've done in a long.
Ever?
Yeah, I don't know if it's ever.
Oh, what?
We won nationals back in like 2000.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Western was
Western has a national?
sick. Yeah, they definitely won.
Oh, yeah, they had a bunch of, I remember actually, they had a
Yeah.
bunch of old guys. I
Old
used to play with
guys.
them in men's league in Saga.
Nice.
Guys from Barrie and shit.
Yeah.
I think this was Brad Campbell guy.
No, Brad Smith.
Brad Smith.
That's
Yo,
my boy.
He was nasty,
That's my
bro.
boy.
Like this old, he's dunking.
Yeah.
6'8", right?
Yeah, he's like 6'8".
Yo,
He's nice. I used to work at a camp with him in Barrie at Georgian.
I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
He's old. I'm like, so old.
Wait, when was that?
Probably back when I was in like first year. I used to play summer league at University of Toronto, Mississauga.
Oh shit, yeah.
There was a good men's league there.
Yeah, it would have been him.
Brad Smith would. I mean, who is this guy? I remember asking Jeff. Jeff's like, oh yeah, those guys play in the league.
Yeah.
Because you know Brad Smith. I'm like, who? And then he told me about him. I'm like, that guy. I'm like, he's nasty.
Yo, he was nice, bro. He's
And he
like,
went to Western, I think, yeah.
He was like, but like the coach didn't really fuck with him. Like my coach, like didn't really fuck with Brad Smith.
To that kind of, like they're more used to that positive talk and like people saying good job to them. He wasn't that guy. Like he's not saying good job unless. If he said good job,
You were like, oh my God,
whoa.
I made it.
Yeah.
It's like how I felt when Jen winked at me. I'm like, oh wow, it really does work. Okay.
Yeah, like that's.
Yeah, those are the type to like.
You winked at me too when I put you on the blog.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that. I was like, fuck you, Jen.
Trying to make you sweat up there.
I'm like, I'm trying to look so hard right now.
I was just trying to make you crack. But yeah, that's the same with me though. Like my high school coach was like, he was hard. Like he was a hardball coach, but like off the court, he was so chill. And like I would hang out with him all the time.
Yeah.
And I knew that he had my best interest in mind. So I was like, loved playing for him. And then my uni coach was like, he was like your second coach. Like he was like the best X and O's coach I've ever had. Like he will tell you how you're about to score before it happens.
Yeah. He tells you exactly what's
what I mean?
happening.
Yeah, but he wasn't like on the social level. He
How,
wasn't
like
really,
he just predicts what the other team will do when you guys move in a certain direction type deal?
yeah,
just
like his
sees-
X's and O's.
He sees everything before it happens.
He's like, if you guys run this play, you will score. Like no matter what.
Yeah.
Like he's that kind of coach. Like he's so good with the X's and O's. So it was like it was great to play for him because he knew what he was doing. But like on a personal, social level, he wasn't the strongest. So it was like kind of hard.
this and this reason.
That sucks.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
You can't even do that.
Oh, I totally agree. It's just like it is like a different era where like there is like so much protection. Like for me, like my son, like he struggles like with reading. So like the teacher will call, but like I would never get mad at her for that. I'm like, okay, like I'll talk to him and like we'll work harder on it. But I have friends who are teachers that not every conversation is like that. Like if a kid is struggling, it's the teacher's fault.
Yes.
So I didn't know if you would feel that as a coach, like if you were hard on a kid, if somebody would kind of like come at you and be like, well, you're not coaching well enough.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They never came at you about playing time?
Yeah, a couple did, but I was
Yeah.
like, well, he's not playing because he's not producing. But I'll give them. I always gave everybody a chance. Like, everybody played every game. But it's like if you come in and you're not doing anything, how can I continue to play you?
Yeah.
I remember one kid was paying. I think like the guy that ran the organization, like one kid was paying a lot. I think he's paying a lot more money. And he's like, no, you have to play him. But he I wasn't doing anything.
You're like, but he's terrible.
And everybody's looking at me like, why is he playing? I couldn't explain to anyone
shit.
why.
You're like, well, because his dad paid for the uniforms. So shut up and look fresh. You like your sneakers?
I remember that. Like, why?
Play harder.
The coach, why is he playing? I just be like, everybody deserves to play.
Why is he playing 40 minutes though?
He's out working, you guys.
He's exhausted.
Yeah.
I love that you guys brought that yoga mat in here. If you could leave it in there, that'd be great. Did you work out with some music at all? Ty?
No, I just stretched, and then I was just chatting with Jed after.
That's so funny.
Yeah, man.
I think the worst would be like being in that situation where your kid's on the team.
And you're coaching?
Yeah.
I will not do that.
My brother did that, and it was a big struggle.
Yeah. It's
Like it was like people always said that he was like playing his son because he was the dad, but
Exactly.
my nephew was actually really good. It caused a lot. He had to stop.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like he's like I love coaching my son, but it was just like kids were giving his son a hard time, parents were giving him a hard time. Like it was like way too stressful.
Yeah.
But now it's weird. He like coaches because he has a daughter and a son that are both teenagers. He coaches the daughter's team. She's really good. She plays all the time, and nobody says anything about it.
I find it different with girls. I don't know why.
Girl
Like,
sports is better.
Like if your daughter,
It's easier, smoother, everything.
My niece's hockey games are awesome. Like they're almost more exciting than my nephew's games.
Girl sports are better. I ref girls basketball all high school. They
Yeah.
listen. It's better. Everyone's positive. Like it's
That's
just
so
a cleaner game. The boys, I'm like, I hate you guys. They run their play. Like the girls just play. Like they just actually just play.
Yeah.
The boys, they want to argue. They want to, like, it's just not smooth. The parents are mad. The one thing I'll say about the girls' parents, they protect they feel like their girls are like getting fouled or hurt or like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The girls' parents are like way more serious about like
Yeah.
Clean playing.
clean playing. Way more serious.
Yeah, the year after I left my like at Western, the coach's son like was on the team. Like the year after.
Huh? Say it.
It's gonna be so hard not to celebrate.
But nobody will know who's celebrating and why. That's the joke.
Oh, they'll go crazy. And we'll be like, oh, shoot.
That's what I'm saying. The irony is they're literally gonna pick you up and like run around the gym. Let's go, Todd. Let's go. That's my boy.
Crazy.
Even I think if I win, they'll literally also do it.
I know.
Or me.
Oh yeah, I actually think they think that all of you would use it.
Yeah, they're convinced.
Because they were like, well, you fucked up.
You having
And-
to act upset on the bench, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tara.
you know that's what's gonna happen. All you've done is home on Tara. And you're just sitting there on the bench, like. HOH for what?
Oh, they would.
HOH for what?
They would.
What's gonna be called?
I'd play it up. I'd be like, yep, shit, you got me. Shit, I tried my best.
I feel like I'll look like a villain if it plays out that way.
Wait, what?
I'll look like a villain if it plays out.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
No.
You don't think so?
I think. I really think Canada would rally
Did you
behind
not
us.
listen- Did you not listen to all of the tapes, the audio tapes?
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
single
yeah,
audio
it's true.
tape, people
Yeah,
were like, cut your alliance, make big moves, trust your gut.
Go with
Every
your
single
intuition.
person said that.
If you're sitting still, you're not sitting pretty.
Austin being like, everybody is shady.
That one was big
Like,
for me.
everybody was saying it.
I'm like, what are they seeing that I'm not seeing? Well, they're seeing something.
Of course, they see everything.
Yeah. I just think it's so funny that now they're banking on you to win after telling everybody that you're not going to win because you can't win.
The irony.
What are you saying? It's like, I don't want to win.
Yeah.
I can't protect you. What can you win?
Oh, it would be good for you because they've always been like, oh, we'll protect you, Braden, but throw your name hardcore under the bus every chance.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for either of us. It'd be
Honestly,
so much.
Anyone. They've talked shit
Yeah,
about
you
me,
too.
so I got to put him up. They've been talking
Even
shit
though
about Braden,
good.
talking shit about Ty, almost backdoored Keith. Literally everyone has a reason for themselves, not even for anyone else.
If any one of us win it, it's called poetic justice.
Any way you dice it. And all the people in the jury will respect it.
100%.
Because they did it to everyone in the jury.
They won't only respect it, they will love it.
Especially if you do it, Vic is now your biggest cheerleader in there.
Oh, 100%.
Vic is now like, what?
I know.
Like,
Oh, this will be good.
Honestly, no matter what happens, the jury house is going to be fucking going nuts.
I believe that. I absolutely believe that.
This is crazy.
And they will be shocked. The jury will be shocked.
They will be too.
Yeah.
And then we gotta sit for the rest of the week with them.
You know, they will just stay in their rooms. They will literally just spend every... I don't even think that they'll go too crazy.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because I do actually think that they're in love. I think they would to each other. For a minute.
course.
Oh,
For
yes.
a minute, I thought that she would have cut him, but I actually don't think so. I think they want to be the first showmans to be in the
I think
final
so
two.
too. They for sure talked about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sharing $120,000, going on vacation.
Yeah.
I could actually see that.
Oh, yes.
Because
I told
make,
you it's Jed's down payment to come move to Edmonton.
Oh, yeah.
no matter what happens, they cannot make it out this week. They cannot.
They're not-
They cannot.
There's no
That would be
scenario.
Worst case scenario for all of us.
You know.
For all of us. Not even just one single person. It's bad for all of us.
I know.
Mm-hmm. It's Beth never stepping foot in here for me.
If one of them take themselves down, then the other one goes.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, a
Doesn't matter.
1,000,000%.
100%.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter who it is. I think it's obvious to me who I'd rather go.
Same. I got a good feeling.
So do I.
When Keith has a good feeling,
Oh, good.
good things happen. I'm like, Ty, what kind of... When he's sitting here,
And
I'm
it's
like,
the
"So
same-
What kind of coach you need? Do you want me to talk shit to you, or you want me to be really motivating to you right now?
Talk shit.
What do you need?
Are you the host?
Hey, don't be a fucking bum, Ty.
Really? You guys like that? That's
No, I was-
insane. Both of them must like it.
That's what I was asking him, because they were like talking about coaches. I'm like, well, what do you like? The uplifting, feel good coach, or the one that's going to talk shit? He needs
Talk
to be
shit.
down.
Do you
I don't
talk
know.
shit too?
I like it. It depends. Like, honestly, yeah. I just feel...
I feel like I'm opposite. I'm like, I need to lift me up.
I don't really get angry. Like when people are like, "You're shit," I'm like, "You're right. I probably am shit."
Yeah, you're like, right, I am well, shit.
Literally, oh shit, I'm garbage.
You know what it is? I
Oh,
think
you're right, I don't deserve to be here.
I just think because I'm so hard on myself.
Oh,
So when
always.
someone is hard on me like that too, it's like it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
I just like
I think
proving
everybody's,
people
you're
wrong.
always your worst enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
What
like,
you say to yourself in your head is usually always worse than what other people say about you.
yeah, because usually
Not
like
in this game.
Oh yeah, well in this game. Or in a unique
no, not in this
situation.
game. But in real life,
Yeah,
I
I
think a
know.
lot of things are my fault when they're not.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'll be like, oh, if I had done this better, this would never have happened. When
I'm
in
gonna
reality,
be so hardened when I get out of here. Nobody's gonna be able to fucking phase me.
that's what I feel like too.
Nobody is
Party
going.
like that.
Nobody's gonna be able to fucking phase
Same.
me.
I'll be a different. I feel like my mentality will be a lot different coming out of
They're
here.
gonna be like, "Why would you say that to
They
me?" I was
do
like,
say
"Why the
that the
fuck
game like
not?"
changes you.
Yeah,
Right?
I think you think you can after you really believe you can do anything,
Oh,
and
yeah.
no one can say anything
Oh.
to you.
Especially the fact that we've all gotten to this point in the game.
I mean,
Like what day are we on? Day 50?
it's, like I don't want to act too cocky, but we're
49?
guaranteed
Yeah.
Final Five here.
50 days.
If you can live a life where everybody wants to stab you in your back when they get the chance, and and you have to get used to that, the real world is nothing.
Yeah.
It's not like that in the real world.
No, it's not.
People want to see you win in the real world. There are actually people
Yes.
that actually want to see you
Yeah.
win. And here, nobody wants to see you win.
Potentially hundreds of thousands of people all want to see us win.
Oh, that was another thing they said. I guess they were like, oh, Canada's so upset right now. And I was like, I don't agree. I don't. Like, there might be some people who are upset, but
Yo, they've been on a honeymoon for 2 weeks. It has to end.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing that shit. What, we let them stay and then they're back in here again next week, potentially? That would make me sick.
Oh, worst. It would be the worst. The worst. If they're back in here next week, if they manage to both survive, and then when the HOH and they're just back in the room laughing.
I'll spit up and...
I will throw up everywhere.
Same.
I just don't know what they could even say to even make that like a possibility.
They would say that they would protect people. That's what they would say. We are the strongest players in this game. We will take you to the end. That's what they will say to every single person.
I've like readjusted what I'm gonna say.
Oh, really? If you win?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
Something like about saving face. Because that's why they put me up on the block, was to save face with you.
Oh.
A legend.
I don't know.
And they blamed it on me. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was all Ty's fault.
All Ty's fault. And then they tried to make deals with Kiefer that didn't involve you. I don't know why they think that you would use it to save them.
I swear how it's always everyone else's fault. Like, the Vic going up was all my fault.
It was all my fault too.
Yeah.
And it was all my fault because I wanted her out.
Yep.
Did they say
Now it's Ty's
was it
fault
said
that
I
you went
wanted
out.
you out as well? Did that ever come up?
Oh, well, they said that you were closer with Vic. Yeah.
I was close with Vic, but I didn't want you
Yeah.
out.
Well, and now it's Ty's fault that that Kiefer went out last week.
They played it on that scenario, like on your emotions, that you were more emotionally connected to Vic. And that's why you wanted Vic to stay.
I was, but it's a game.
Yeah.
Of course I had love for
I
Vic,
don't
but so
give-
did you.
Yeah, I don't give it. I did. We had a conversation about Vic that they don't even know about.
That's what I'm saying.
Where we were both like choked about it.
Yes.
That was obviously before Vic, you know.
So it's
Did me
like,
dirty a little bit, but
let's be real. Of course I liked Vic. But we all knew she had to go.
yeah. Just like we all know now that one of them has to go.
Couldn't be more obvious. I just want to be the one to tell them.
You want to be? Do you want me to be there or do you want to do it
Would
alone?
Would you tell them before or like right before the ceremony?
I think they would deserve that.
What?
I think they would deserve that.
Yeah.
To know right before or?
I don't know. That's the thing. Because now it's about jury. It's also about jury management too. To a degree.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's not.
No.
No, because there'll only be 2 of them if you make it, and everyone else will fucking love you.
You're probably right. I don't know what I would do. In this game, it seems like everybody's been pretty courteous about letting people know. At least
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
Before.
I would tell them 25 minutes before the power of veto ceremony.
Actually,
About
I don't-
25
honestly,
Actually, Vic
I
didn't
think
know at
all
all.
that you would have to say is be like, I would have went to the end with you guys. I think you would burn each other. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Do you know what I mean?
But that's not how my speech would go. But I would say something along those
Yeah.
lines. Yeah. I would say that in here, like to them.
Yeah. And honestly, if they think you're emotional, play up your emotional side. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what they think.
I'd be like, Jed, I want to go far with you, but I knew you'd choose her over me.
Yeah.
Now you guys got to be split up. It's just kind of how it has to go.
Yeah.
And then at the speech, it'll be a different speech.
Yeah.
I'll talk about loyalty. I'll talk about when your back's against the wall, people reveal their true colors.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about cut ties, cut tie, that kind of play on words. It'd be epic in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be pretty
My
crazy.
opinion. Like there's no other thought in my mind. None. Not even close.
I wonder if they would campaign against each other. She would campaign against him.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He wouldn't.
They would campaign
No, he
against each
would.
other.
Do you think he would?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He would think he'd have me and Ty in his pocket for sure.
I don't think he'd campaign very hard.
No.
It'd be like a Kyle Austin situation, but different. Because
Do you think Kyle and Austin are chit-chatting in the outside world?
Oh, yeah.
I love that she revealed that she kissed him in the ball pit because I just kept, please, like, do it in the ball pit. Nobody can see. It'll be a cute moment. And she kept looking so mysterious. She's like, no, no. And I'm like, do it.
I don't know, man.
It's cute. I love that she revealed that. How long do you think it's going to be?
Big brother.
I don't know. They're going to give us an hour or so. No, it is.
Before the comp?
Yeah.
Before the ceremony?
No, before the comp. The ceremony's not going to be till tomorrow.
No. We'll do like the POV. Well, I guess we don't have picks. How is that going to...
I don't know.
Is it just
Just
going to
a
go right
little
into...
card to say something. Be like, this week, since there's only 5 people playing,
Yeah.
everyone will be participating in the HO and the veto competition. Big Brother will inform us when it's time to begin.
Yeah, and I'll be
Good
like,
luck,
as
everyone.
HOH, I'm the only one who's ineligible to play.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh man, I just love the idea of the 3 of us versus Beth next week.
Oh yeah. And then 4 of us in the veto.
Yeah, I love that idea.
No, it'd be 3. The HOH. I still don't think the HOH plays.
Oh.
I would love to put her on the block. She would never even see it coming.
Oh, same with me. She would never expect me to put her out.
I'd probably be hanging out with her the night before. I'm like,
She'd
Beth.
be like, so obviously it's Kiefer and Tara going out, right?
She's
Right? I'd be like,
the ceremony. She's like, you just put up your only ally.
that's why it's so funny. You should, like, not Beth being your only ally in the house.
Yeah, I'm like, Beth, you've talked the most shit about me more than anybody else here. You've actually talked more shit about me than fucking Jet. You know what I mean? Like,
The Stones, your only ally.
She's bold, that girl. Beth? She's bold for saying that one.
No. Apparently she wanted to be like, they're coming for you. Everyone.
Oh my gosh. This game is hilarious.
When I get home, I'm just gonna laugh for hours. That will be my therapy.
What, laughing?
Just laughing.
Oh
Ever
my
heard of
God.
laugh therapy?
I shouldn't talk about how much I want to go home, but I'm just so excited because I could see the end in there. Like, I'm not going to get to go home whether I win or lose at any different time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're almost home.
exactly. I'm just excited that...
Probably a month away.
Oh, Tara got a
Yeah.
bop on here. Some bops on
You think
here.
we'll have to stay like 8 days after?
No.
So we're like 4 weeks away? Well, it's just a month. 3.5 weeks.
After finale, what do you think, a couple days? If not?
Just depends, like, what place you come in, I think. Like, I think first and second have to stay and do more press.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But I think third place just gets to go home as soon as they fucking want.
I love it. I want it. This is on my playlist on my phone. Songs your son is blowing my back out to.
Oh, of course.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, but the
to go one after the other.
jury's not dumb.
No, but you know. They would be like, this was this move, this was that move.
Tara, I think we're all on this. The good news is we're all on the same page.
Yeah. They literally...
They wouldn't advocate for you. Or you, or me.
Or it's not.
I mean, they're gonna have no choice.
Well, in the end, yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever at this point. I mean...
You just gotta get through today.
Yeah.
Step one. find it freezing in here.
Yeah, it's quite cool, but refreshingly so. I think this is how I expected it to be in the house in general.
Same.
So that's
what
why
I thought in
the
house.
type of clothes I brought were
For this weather.
for
yeah.
this weather.
Yep.
When I packed up Rose stuff, should have seen all the wool sweaters he had.
Oh, he had a ton.
Where I'm like, where were you going, honey? Like, where did you think you were? Like, we didn't get them all in
it
his
was like
bag. They were
the dead of winter when we left.
I think that was part of it too. You're just thinking winter as well.
I didn't even bring my
I
winter
was just
coat. I
picturing
just
him
wore a
wearing
sweater.
a wool sweater in this house. Like how, especially when it's really hot.
Wore it a couple times, but
No, those weren't even the thickest one. He had way thicker ones than that.
Oh,
Like, you
really?
didn't even see.
Yeah.
Like the kind that are almost like itchy. You know, that really thick wool.
If I came back. I'd
Looks
pack
great,
way
feels
different.
terrible on your skin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I could repack all over again. Then summer vibes.
I literally brought like 70% of my clothes.
You did?
Well, I don't, maybe 50, because I have a ton with brand names. A lot
Yeah.
of tees and
Okay.
all my shorts,
Same.
all my hoodies.
Check mark everything. That's why I don't get how LL made it in here, but check mark did it.
They never have,
Huh?
except for like the first season.
Do you do yoga?
No. I
We
want
should
to,
do
though.
some hot yoga. Not today, but another day.
In the Expedia?
Expedia, because we got 2 mats, right?
I'm down, Mama T.
Yeah. You look really like tight in that position.
I am.
Are you flexible at all?
No.
No.
In university, I'm
Do you get like aches and pains in
Yeah.
your body?
Yeah. I need to be doing yoga.
I did an awesome yoga sesh by myself in there. It's like the perfect temperature because it's not too hot.
When I was in university, the athletic trainer's like, if you don't get injured, like a serious injury by the end of your 5 years, I'll be very surprised.
Really?
She's like, you're the tightest person I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
her,
it's not- it's not
her
good.
life.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
That's like even like I'd like to do yoga in here with my music, but it's too cold.
Yeah.
I like the warm just because it like loosens up your muscles a little bit,
Yeah, it does.
opens you up.
Yeah, let's do yoga one day this week. I'm down.
Yeah, I'll do it with you. I'm pretty good at like walking through. I don't, because I want to get certified actually, but I need to like learn like all the terms and whatever.
What does it take to get certified?
It's everything is online.
Yeah.
Usually you can go and like do like legit like yoga retreats where you can literally just go somewhere and that's all you do. And they're like crazy places. Like you can either do it like Bali or India. Like you can do stuff like this. This one's all online.
Oh, okay.
It's a 200-hour online certification.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not too bad. But then I think you have to have, because of COVID, you have to have a certain amount of hours where like you're teaching, or I'd
Yeah.
have to do like lives. Like
Oh,
they've
like-
made exceptions.
Like online classes.
You'd have to, because I think for one portion of it, you're supposed to be like in class,
Yeah.
but depending on what's going on with the world out there. It's hard though, because you have to learn a lot of the Sanskrit too.
Sanskrit.
Yeah, like the yoga like terminology.
Oh, like
the
oh, okay.
language,
Yeah.
How the words are created,
Yeah.
what they're used for. It's a lot of anatomy. It
Oh, yeah.
doesn't look like it actually looks like it'll be like quite challenging, but I started it.
See, that'd be cool though, because you'd be like into a lot of wellness things that kind of all fit together.
Yeah. That's why I would
nicely.
want to teach yoga, because I fell in love with yoga for the mental aspect of it. It's really good for your body as well,
Yeah.
but I liked it for the mental.
How did you find like it helps you mentally? Is it like because
After my brother died, I'd never experienced anxiety, and I got like I would have like anxiety attacks after he died, and yoga, a lot of it is breath work. So when I first lost my brother, I did like negative things to cope. Do you know what I mean? Like I just went out all the time, I drank all the time, smoked all the time. Like I didn't do things that were good for me, and it wasn't until I was actually living in Vancouver where one of my girlfriends was like, "Why don't you come and do this like yoga class with me, like hot yoga class?" That I started, and then I started learning like different like breathing techniques. Because before, when I would like panic or feel anxious, I would literally just be like, "Oh, I just need a drink, or I need to have a smoke, or I need to like go and I need to like numb myself in a different way." And yoga kind of like brought me back to like, no, you can sit with hard things and feel them and breathe through them, and you'll be fine.
So
You know what I
what-
mean? Like I don't always need those like negative. Even like in this house, as I like joke around about it, like that I've been like smoking a lot. It's not a good. I've kind of gone back to like a bad habit that I used to use when I was really
Coke,
stressed
yeah.
out, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I've leaned on it in this house just because I'm like, well, I don't really have anything else. But then the one day when I did yoga, I was like, you do have something else. Like you still have this.
So what are some breathing techniques?
Breathing techniques, there's different types of breathing. Some of them are really quick, like they have like invigorating breathing for like energizing, they have calming. But if you're honestly just anxious and like really stressed out, just big deep breaths. And people don't have to know that you're doing it. You don't always have to be like, like those are cleansing breaths in yoga. But they say like a good like rule of thumb is like breathing in, like counting to 5 through your nose. And like slowly like breathing out either your mouth or your nose depending on where you are, but on a 5 count in and then trying to exhale. But people don't always need to know that you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like if you were really stressed about a meeting or something.
Yeah.
But there is something about the length of breath and exhaling. Like there's something about when you breathe in, when it's more like calculated breath going in, what it does to your actual brain. Because a lot of people, like when they're anxious, like they breathe deeply, or when they're stressed, like they're, and like that's not good. I don't know all of those things yet.
Yeah, when people hyperventilate when they're angry. And
Yes, like
that's not good.
your body doesn't respond well. To
Yeah.
that, you know.
That makes total sense. Yeah, that would be cool to explore a little bit more.
Even like meditating, chanting, like there's just some cool visualizing. It's just a different thing that you can anybody could do anywhere.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of studies on like yoga and like trauma. Actually, my one girlfriend who got certified, she got certified into it, and she was telling me when she was getting certified, she learned a lot about how they're trying to bring yoga into prison systems to like help with like rehabilitation, like for like when people are like done their sentence and like coming out.
Yeah.
And it's like studies are showing like the prisoners who have been exposed to this technique and their like success rate in life after. Do you know what I mean?
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, it's a cool study that they've been doing, or like with victims of like trauma. And
Yeah.
Look at that spider beside you.
Don't kill it.
You want me to do with it? Leave it?
I don't know. Everybody who has killed a spider in front of me has gone home.
Whoa.
Stop
Legit.
grabbing it.
You want me to leave it?
No, send it towards me.
Anyways.
Wow, the song is so good.
Which one is it?
It's a TS song.
Oh yeah.
If I Was the Man.
Yes.
Every time I'm like,
Yes. Yeah.
Everybody's killed a spider has gone home.
Legit though. And like literally like the next week.
Who?
Austin.
did you kill one?
In the backyard, and I was so surprised that she did. And I was like, Austin!
Oh, that's
it was like on
true.
the chair, and she just like
yeah.
grabbed her sandal.
You're right.
I think I saw Vic kill a spider.
That's killed one.
I need to sweep. This is driving me insane. Get a good room.
Are you bringing the broom in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, good coat. I want it for like underneath this couch. I dropped Wendy's right here. I need to get that as well. This is for sure from my Wendy's. Do you want to know what's real gross about
stepping
this
on it.
room though? What's like all around the bed on that side if you like lift the blanket?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right? Is that from this season or what's that? I think it's like stuck on there, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think. Weird. And it's like where like the thing goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh.
Where are we?
We need a M sponge, you know? Or M eraser.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Where'd the spider go?
Oh, it's gonna crawl over that way towards Tara's bag.
Towards where?
Tara's bag.
Oh, it's right there.
Don't we swallow a certain amount of spiders in our lifetime?
What?
They say there's a study that says that you swallow them in your sleep. I don't know if that's bullshit or
They're
not.
like micro spiders.
But why, like, why would a mouth be appealing to a spider?
Warmth?
You don't know, like, that they're crawling to their demise?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You telling me if a spider was crawling in my mouth, I wouldn't wake up?
Or choke? Something going down your throat?
Yeah, that feeling, that tickling.
I'd like to see the proof to that article.
We need a vac. They would never give us one though.
Cause I'm not gonna give up.
There you go.
Vibing.
My pod, you're the vibing or you're crying.
Literally, I'm like, yes.
Like to bring you up just to bring you back down and bring you back up again.
Honestly, this game though. So I mean,
I felt that with your iPod. There was a couple songs where I'm like, ooh, brought me down, but then there'd be something so hype.
Yeah. Season 8's probably so salty that the HOH room is the same.
Why?
Just because,
I think they're just salty because their season never happened.
yeah.
who? Season 8?
Oh, that would be devastating.
Yeah, that would be.
I was actually really, really sad for them.
Was it a joint?
Me too.
Shut up. It's Vix.
Oh my.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised she didn't find a way to sneak one in. She would, if anyone would.
And then get kicked out. Is this a toenail? That's disgusting.
Oh God.
I think it would be edibles or something to sneak, like, if you were
Oh
trying
yeah,
to.
because you could camouflage that.
Can I see that room before you sleep? I want to get underneath Keith here. Or this couch.
Put this over here.
It looks super grimy.
I guess it hasn't been swept all season, probably.
Sorry if this is like coming back up at you.
No, I'm good. Are you good? Do I need to move?
No, no, no. It's literally like right underneath where you were sitting.
This is like where I sit in the HOH room.
Want to see my HOH room?
I do.
I want to say that bad one more time.
Same.
Did I get it on? Oh. Whale sheet.
Where'd Tara go?
I think she brought the broom somewhere.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a lot happier. Being on the ground was disgusting.
Tara really got bops on here right now.
Yeah, she has bangers.
I don't fuck with you.
Yeah! That's why I was like, what?
I'm like, okay. You little stupid ass bitch.
Your hair looks fire. Your hair looks
Looks really good.
fire.
You really helped coach.
I'm a coach.
Without you, Jed wouldn't have been able to do this.
Huh?
Without you, Jed would not have been able to do this.
Thank you. Thank you for respecting the coach.
Of course. Not us sending home one of the people that did our hair this week. Did not mean keep sending home one of the people that did our hair this week.
Won't need to do it
I know,
again.
and I'm like, who's gonna do my hair?
Me.
I know. I'll coach you through it. I know how to do it. I just don't have the patience.
I think my hair's fine to the end of the season, not gonna lie.
I want one. I want another one.
Same, I think mine's fine.
I want another one.
What, so you want me to help you?
I believe you can do it. I'll coach you through it. I'm a good coach.
Okay. Can't
Except
blow
that
me
one-
out
except that one-
if I fuck it up.
That's one thing I'll say. I'm a motivator.
Oh, it's crazy. Guaranteed to the 60s.
Got a million trillion things.
We're guaranteed to the 60s.
Unless y'all flip on me if something goes wrong.
Fuck you talking about? Why the fuck would we flip on you?
Who?
That's the least likely scenario.
They get in your head.
You're more likely to flip on us.
Are you out of your mind?
Are you out of your mind? You're out of your fucking
I'll
mind.
flip on you?
You're way more likely to flip. Ask Brandon who's gonna flip. Who's more
Why are you
likely?
both fighting? I'm like, so hot.
I'll never flip on you guys. Never. Never. Never.
I believe you,
I know you do.
but I'm saying if who's most likely. It's not that you're gonna do it, but you're more likely.
But he's tighter with Beth than I am. Maybe it's him.
He's not tight with Beth.
He's tighter than Beth than I am.
He's a savage.
Just like your son.
That's not my son.
He's like a son to you.
No, he's not. He put me on the block.
Just save face with me. That's all it was, Kiefer.
And then blame me for it.
I would never
Yes.
send you home. Not what you think.
They finesse you guys somehow. I'll never live with myself.
They're still doing the same tricks, trying to turn everybody against each other. They just really thought we wouldn't talk it out.
Why?
I have no idea. Without us directing them, they are crumbling.
I know.
You have any idea how many times I've had to talk Beth off a ledge? All season.
I know.
I've been saying it to you.
You're probably another one of the most rational people in this game.
Me?
And now that I'm taking it in. I didn't know how rational you were.
I wish I was as rational as Bray.
It just makes, things don't make sense, you know? You just gotta think about them for a minute.
I just love how like you have this air about you, like you make it seem as if you don't know what's going on.
I think because I'm literally an airhead. That's why. I'm genuinely normally an airhead.
So people are like, oh, he doesn't know what's going on. I'm like, in my head, like even yesterday when Jen was snapping, I'm like,
Saying that I don't talk the game with anyone.
Yeah.
My brain just fucking sits around here and does nothing. Pisses me off.
and I'm there like, yeah. And in my head, I'm like,
Yeah, me and Sean gave each other like a big look. We're like, yeah. It's crazy.
Wild. Not everyone thinking I'm stupid.
Oh, I'm sketchy.
Guys, y'all really thought I was on vacation? Just chilling?
me?
Yeah, I'm like, everyone really thought I was just chilling?
I never thought. I just didn't know what to do.
Yo, when or if we make Final Three, it's guaranteed someone of color wins the game.
That's huge.
First thing.
That's huge.
Huge.
Fine, let's just get to the 3.
I'm with it if you with it. I'm with it if y'all with it.
Let's fucking
You know I
go.
want Beth to win, so. Sorry.
Let's backdoor Bray.
Stop, not that. Guys, fuck. Can't joke about that shit. Too soon. You was backdoored last week. You already want to make backdoor jokes. Come on, man.
Come on.
Fuck.
Oh, I wish we could backdoor her, but we can't.
I know. I was thinking that.
I really wanted her to go out like that.
Me too. Still a chance. No, there's not a
It's
chance.
not really called that anymore.
No, because you'd have to put her straight up next week, no matter who won. Just have to put her straight up next week.
So we just call her.
Oh, you have to.
Just call her front door Beth.
We just gotta win the veto. Fuck.
We will. I will.
It's a 4v1. Beth winning is
Come buy in these Louboutins.
If Beth wins, it would only fuel you to get Beth out more. Because she's going to be saying some crazy shit.
Valley girls.
Anything she could even think of, she'd be saying you said.
Valley girls giving blowjobs for Louboutins. What you call that? Head over heels.
Jeez.
Holy.
What?
Singing the IGGY lyrics for work. When she
Valley
says
girls.
Oh.
giving blowjobs for Louboutins.
Oh, I love
What
that.
you call that? Head over heels.
Yeah. I love that song. That's a song that gets me
Seem.
Fully
fired up.
twerked.
No, like it like
It's like about her life. She's like,
I
no
like to work
money.
out to it.
Oh, really? Yeah, she's like, no money, no family. 16 in the middle of Miami.
Jesus.
Whoops.
What do you say? 16 what?
What's going on out
She
there?
says like,
I don't even know where they are.
no money, no family, 16 in the middle of Miami.
I think
That's your
they're-
story?
If I had to guess,
What's
I
she
think
doing in
they're just
Miami at
holed
16?
up in
That's where
Destiny.
she went to.
Is she from Oz?
Yeah, when she first came to the States.
Oh, she didn't come when she was famous?
No, she came before. She was here for years.
Oh, I didn't know
She
that.
was like serving. I think she was like she was like doing like odd jobs,
They love Americans over there
of course.
Over where?
in Oz.
Really?
Yeah,
We love 'em?
I met this girl and she's like, so you're American, right? No. She's like, she wasn't feeling me anymore after she thought I wasn't American.
You're like, yeah, I'm North American.
She's like, yeah, your accent doesn't seem very American. Because I'm not American.
Don't you think it's weird that we don't think that we have accents?
I know.
Like I feel like Canadians don't have an accent, but everybody's like, oh no, it's strong. And I'm like, what?
You have an American accent.
Oh,
There's people that think like, it sounds the same as American in other parts of the world. They're like, you and Americans, I can't tell. the
Yeah.
difference."
America.
People always thought I was American for some reason, even here. Like, are you American?
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently
I
am.
really just trusted you
Do you
when you said
travel a
you were
lot
from
in the
Canada.
States? Like, do you like to?
Not a lot, but I do go there every year at least.
They got some great cities over there,
It's one of my favorite countries. It's a
it-
beautiful country.
and you could go any type of vibe.
What are we
There's
talking
so
about?
much history.
Where?
America.
Oh.
So much history. So many beautiful cities.
Yeah,
It's a really it's a country that really fascinates me.
yeah. We travel a lot in the States just because it's so cheap.
You travel in the States?
Oh, when you're flying anywhere in the States compared to what you pay here, yeah, it's way cheaper.
Oh, flying.
You can go to Florida for $25 and then pay the taxes.
What?
From Detroit, yep. They do all these like crazy flash sales. It's insane.
Which island is this in Hawaii?
Kauai,
Oh, you went to Kauai.
was
Very
beautiful.
green and lush, right?
very green and lush.
Yeah.
They say it's like not the least touristy because tourists still go there, but like the least. What would you say?
Like populated, busy.
It's like still. I think it's the island that is
developed.
like the most in its like habitat. Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh, okay.
there's no amusement parks on it. There's a couple of resorts, but it's very like locals. There's not a lot of big box anything.
It doesn't
or,
look that way.
No, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I went to Oahu,
Yeah.
and it was
Oh, you've been to Hawaii.
yeah. Loved it.
We did a lot of cool shit on that trip. That trip like made us a lot closer. Me and Ryan actually weren't in the greatest place like in our relationship before we went on that trip.
Really?
Yep. And that trip, I want to say, like I almost didn't go on it with him.
You guys were beefing like that.
Oh yeah. You go through like so many like up and downs in your relationships. I almost literally didn't go, and he was like, "You're coming with me on this trip. We will do this trip, and we will figure out what we're doing afterwards." Do you know what I mean?
Is that pre-kids?
No. That's after. That was only 2 years ago.
Oh.
Oh.
No, that was like when we were in like the thick of like, we got 2 young kids.
Oof.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it
Oh,
becomes
yeah.
tough at that point.
Yeah, it's
doesn't it?
tough. I wasn't working. I was stuck at home. I didn't have.
I know it's gonna be tough for me to go home, and like if I'm not doing something, Jericho's gonna be like, I've been fucking doing this for 78 fucking days,
Oh
man.
yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, okay, like I
Yeah.
just want a nap.
Yeah.
Kiefer, please wake up.
Yeah.
But we did a lot of like challenging things together. Like we did this like one insane hike in the jungle that like kind of scared the shit out of me. We did some zip lining in the jungle that kind of scared the shit out of him because he's not really good with heights.
Yeah.
And then we swam with sea turtles, which some people would be okay with that, but I hate open water. Like I didn't really like it.
Same.
So we did a bunch of cool stuff that trip actually probably saved our marriage.
I always say a trip's good for the marriage.
Sometimes you just have to like unplug from
Plug out.
the everyday.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part about marriage, and especially small kids. It's like you're living Groundhog Day, and you forget why you guys like care about each other. Or you forget why you care about yourself, or it becomes about literally like. I felt like I was getting to the point where I'm like, are we literally just here like paying bills to die? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what is going on here? It was really good for us. That's why he supports me so much when I do things like this, because he knows like I need it, you know?
Yeah. You guys like vacation do you guys do something like take time alone every year?
We
Or
try
is
and do
it-
something just me and him every year. Sometimes they're quick though. Sometimes it's just like
Oh
a
my
quick,
God, let's meet up in the Okanagan.
yeah, like sometimes it's a quick like 2 nights, little jaunts because of the kids, and then we always try and do like a trip with the kids every year. We try and do 2.
Yeah.
A big one with the kids, one for just us, even if it's small.
I really want to go to the Okanagan for like 2 weeks this summer.
Oh, beautiful.
That would be beautiful.
Oh my God, we should rent a houseboat with this cast.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
I don't know if we'd survive.
Oh my gosh.
It would be fun though, because there's always so many other houseboats. Other houseboats would be like, oh, it's the cast, it's the BBK cast season 9 on that houseboat. Our houseboat would be fire, and I would be so mad. I'd be like, everybody out of here if you're not in our crew.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would be not accepting. I'd be like,
And so things are just going to be so different for some of us for
I'd be
the
like,
rest
I
of our
know
lives.
it's Ty and Jed from season 9, but why are you here?
It's honestly crazy to think about.
How different our lives will be.
My life is just going to be different forever now. I have no choice.
Hopefully they're all
I'm
different for
in
the
way
better.
too deep. Now, what are we on? We're going on to episode 26?
It's
By
crazy.
Thursday?
Must be.
That's 26 hours of us on national television?
It's crazy.
What the fuck?
Wild.
I was so scared to come. So crazy.
Were you? I feel like I haven't seen you really nervous yet.
Really?
No,
I'm so nervous about coming.
really,
I just
Same, I almost didn't come.
just the thought of like
really.
I wasn't going to
Yeah.
come either.
Everyone not coming. Tara's like, why?
I'm like, I was more scared to not get in this house than to be in this house.
oh no, the opposite.
Oh no, I
I was
was.
shit. If I get on, I really have to go.
That's what I was thinking.
Literally me. That
Yeah.
was my
I'm like,
debate.
oh,
I was like, then I'm locked in.
No, and
I'm in.
I was terrified that they'd be like, no, you're not on it.
Yeah.
I was more scared of not getting in this house than walking into this
Oh,
house.
opposite.
Because I would have been like, well, then what am I doing? I don't know. You know?
I
Yeah.
was terrified.
Me too.
What scared you the most?
I just think like you're just everything you do is under a microscope now.
Yeah.
And like all your interactions are judged. Every decision you make is judged.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just the thought of being like usually I don't care if people judge you, but it's like the people that usually see you are limited to a certain amount of people. Here it's like everything you do
Yeah.
can be seen on on national television or even internationally.
What do you think you were worried the most about being perceived as, though? Because I think that you're.
I feel like
Great.
in my personal life, like I just feel like I'm always like there's a lot of situations I get into where I'm blamed for things. Like it's like, oh, it's his fault. He did it. Like invisible HOH.
Yes, yeah.
Prime
Okay.
example. I said
Okay,
that. It's like
yeah.
I'm blamed for something I don't do. Like
Yeah.
that I never even did.
Yeah.
And it's like I was just worried that like I could be perceived negatively by a lot of people. And it's
Huh.
like I just didn't know how that would make me feel.
That's funny that that is like something that's in your real life that did kind of carry. Here, you were totally blamed for that invisible HOH.
Yeah, and I didn't even know what I did. Like I was just being my normal. I feel like because in my real life I don't react like I don't Like I don't get really excited for things, and I don't get really mad about things. It's kind of like I'm pretty much like this. And during the Invisible, I was like this. I mean, even you came up to me, you're like, why don't you look more worried?
Yeah.
Because like you don't know who it is. Like I feel like you're probably a huge target.
I said that to you in the kitchen.
You did, and I'm just like.
And you literally said to me like, "How do you know it's not me?" And I was like, "Well, shit, I didn't think it was you, but now I do."
Well, you know what I mean? Like Brayden and Austin, same thing. Like I treated them the exact same as I would have treated them on any other week. I'm like, "How you guys good?" This and that, and everybody's like, "Are you okay?" This and that. And I was just kind of like, "What's up, guys? You guys good?"
Yeah.
And it was just, I was just the same. So everyone was looking at me like, "Yo, why is this guy chilling?"
Yeah. Thinking that you're like a diabolical genius.
Yeah, like something.
And you're like, "No, man, it's really just not me."
Yeah, so it's like just being like.
Invisible no more. Can't believe that was her chapter title.
That's fire.
Yeah, they did her dirty with that one.
Did herself dirty with that.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's good that you're hearing that people are seeing. You know what I mean?
I don't know what they're seeing.
Fair.
But let's be real.
Yeah, I have no idea how I'm perceived.
Especially if this week goes how I want it to go.
I think everybody will have their moments where they may not be perceived well, but they will have their moments where they're perceived well as well.
Please
You
go
know?
to the diary room.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna punch the time card.
I think everybody's got their chance to like look bad, and then everybody gets the opportunity to look good if they want to. You know?
I think so too.
What were you worried about coming into here?
Missing my family.
Yeah.
Being, like, just perceived in an ill manner as soft. Like, I didn't know I could do this. I really didn't think I would be able to. Because I was like, wear my heart on my sleeve, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very emotional.
With the name that your aunties gave you?
Yeah.
I think that's great for people to see, though. A lot of times,
I don't know.
you don't see soft and powerful men at the same time. You've played like a super strong game, and you've showed emotion.
I think that's huge.
I think that's
I
a
don't
great
know.
thing
I just
to see.
hate people seeing me like that. It's like my biggest fear
Yeah.
is people seeing me. It's just, you know what I mean?
I don't like when people see me weak either. It's not something I show a lot.
So I'm just like, fuck. Now the whole country's gonna see me crying, reading my letter. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
That
damn.
was a beautiful moment, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, the whole country will see me crying too. Quite a few times.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's the thing too. Like a lot of people, even in my personal life, are like, "Do you have emotions?"
Yeah.
It's like I do, but like they're not always on display because I don't always hit those highs and lows that.
Yeah.
I do.
And that's okay too, right? If you're not a super emotional person, like that doesn't mean that you're a bad person either, you know? That's one thing that I love about this show is it really shows a lot of different people. There's always going to be somebody that relates to someone on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Like there might be a guy watching and be like, actually, I feel exactly like he does. Sometimes.
That's so true because we're
You
all
know?
so different. So it's like,
Somebody might relate to you and being like, I'm actually a really strong man, but I can be emotional too.
yeah,
I could be like, people could be like, I am a mom, but I also want to be more. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be defined just by that.
yeah. All of our stories probably resonate with somebody.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then there's going to be people that don't resonate with it and don't like you, but that's any scenario in life
That's
anyway.
another thing. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for the hate. Because I like get it a bit in my job sometimes.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, what the fuck's wrong with this person? Like, I'm at work.
I'm just living my life.
Yeah.
And they're mad at you for it.
Yeah,
when somebody
especially when I
really
call-
hates you like that, though,
Yeah.
that's a them problem. That's not a you problem.
Like I call a basketball game and a team wins by 60. They're like, oh, you were cheering for one team to win. I was like, no, they had the ball for like 39 minutes out of 40. Like, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
Like, they're getting wrecked out there.
That's so true.
It's hard though when there are people that you always look at the negatives more than the positive. You will always have more people that are supporting you than not supporting you. It's just easier to see the people
Who are not.
who are not. It's easier to believe them. There are way more people in your corner rooting for you than there are against you.
Yeah. So true.
But it's easier to focus on the negative stuff. It's easier to believe.
Why do we do that?
I don't know. It's human nature. Everybody does it.
Is it natural or are we conditioned to do that?
I don't know because my kids don't do that yet. And I'm really intrigued to see when they start not feeling good about themselves. Like that's one of my biggest thing as a mom is to try to like not be too soft with them or like tell them that they're great at anything. I never pump their tires. Like if my son tells me a joke that's not funny, I'll be like, I'll laugh when it's funny. You know, like I don't. But I still like nurture because I always still want them to feel good about themselves. And I'm intrigued to see now in my position when it switches.
Yeah, like where do we learn insecurity? Like where does that happen?
The first person that says something bad to you that you believe.
Same. That was Austin. That's why she always shaves her arms.
She always what?
Shaves her arms.
Oh, because somebody said her arm hair
She
was
said
weird?
in junior high, some girl was like, wow, your arms are so hairy, you look like a man. Now she'll never not shave her arms.
That's crazy.
Really?
She was that one person
It's the first person that you believe that says something negative about you. And for some people, it can be like a random person in high school. For some people, it's a parent at a very young age. Do you know what I mean?
What makes you believe it though?
If you think that that person is better than you, maybe, is how I would
like
perceive
you look
it.
up to that
Like
person.
if somebody made that comment to Austin, it was probably a really hot, popular girl that
Could've
maybe
been, yeah,
Austin
that she-
thought
she
was
wanted
above
to look
her.
like, yeah, could have been.
You
Or
know?
a close friend.
Especially that's why a lot of people have like issues with their parents because you always put your parents on a higher pedestal. Always. If you have a parent that's like not supportive or puts you down, it is very easy to believe them because your parent is supposed to love you more than anything.
Yeah.
If they put you down, you're like, wow, I
Then this
really
must
am
not be good, yeah.
I'm not lovable.
Wow. Thought of it like that.
Yeah.
That makes
That's
a lot
why
of
I
sense,
love
yeah.
like mindset so more because it's like what you say to yourself, what you believe to be true about yourself, no matter what other people say. You know? Mm-hmm. That for everybody it's different because it's hard to. It's hard to do. Oh my God, when is this comp happening?
I know. I need to go have a shower.
I'm always like, how many makeup touch-ups will it be?
Oh.
Well, we
You're
haven't
running
had,
out though, right?
We're gonna
What?
get a
You said
battery
you were running
change.
out like a week ago, right?
We're gonna get a
I
battery
think I'm
change
gonna be
before
okay,
it.
actually.
Okay, good.
I have like a BB cream that even if I run out of, because I never wear this much foundation ever, but I'm pretty sure I could just do touch-ups with that and I'd survive.
I think you would too.
Be fine. Think BC's coming? A BC is coming?
Beast comp?
With that Illuminati mess.
What you just said.
What?
What else could BC stand for?
Ball comp?
Let's just play this game. Keep going.
No, I don't play this game.
You literally just said it. And I repeated you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Battery change.
Oh. No, we'll get a battery change before the comp.
Yeah, that's what I said. Do you think another BC is coming?
I thought that's what Brandon went to go do.
What's your favorite tea in the house?
Me?
Yep.
Probably an orange pico.
Orange Pico?
Go.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a crack.
Oh, my elbows every time.
God, this house is gonna be so boring from here on out.
With what?
So boring. Like we're just. What can we do?
I'm chilling right now. I'm listening to music.
Well, you got music.
I'm hanging out with my friends.
Yep.
I
Having
hate
tea.
this. No, I'm playing.
He was like, who said I
I
was
don't know.
your
I just
friend?
feel really anxious right now.
Okay.
I think it's a
Hey,
coffee.
Lee.
Like the coffee makes me feel.
This is a really important POV. Could be that too.
The POVs today.
Yeah.
No, Tashawn's gonna win. Have the most legendary moment in years.
That would be super dope.
Wouldn't it?
I would
It
just
would be.
just to have a front row seat to that would be an honor as well. Be like, holy fuck, I was there.
That it would go viral.
Oh, it would. Yes.
Oh, top 10 greatest BB Can moments in
Oh,
history.
yes. It
Oh.
would be.
Deshaun does not use the power of veto.
Yeah. It would be way bigger than the Anthony move. Way bigger.
Doug?
Anthony's
Dougie?
move wasn't even when his TikTok, and I loved me some Poutine Poppy, but it was like you were forced to do that. Do you know what I mean? You did not have
Yeah.
a choice, and obviously you're not going to take Adam Pike.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's like
Yeah, this one's different because there's
It's
a choice.
different.
Oh,
this
no.
is different.
There's a choice.
this one is way bigger.
Yeah, I
100.
agree.
That's what I'm saying. And then that's a legendary moment. That's his moment.
It's bigger
Crazy.
too because they would never even think for a second.
Do you think me and Beth will brawl
If it's you that does it,
if I don't use the veto on her? I think
Yeah.
we'll fight in the house.
probably.
She would know. She'll give you the same shit she gave me.
No, she would need your vote though.
She needs your vote.
Yeah. She'd be snarky for a second, and then she would just tell you why you need her,
Like how she was snarky with me.
which is exactly
yesterday.
what she did to me. Like when I told her, like it was like very, very snarky. She basically told me that I would look like an idiot, that I'm dumb, that she would have done it because then if she didn't use the POV, that would have been her move on my HOH for her resume. She just kind of belittled me, but then was like, if I go, everyone is coming for you. You need me.
She did the same thing to me.
It's a put down, and then it's but you need me.
She won't even say anything to me because I think she knows that I'm not going to hit the block.
She tried to yell at me.
So she's
yesterday.
trying to save face.
She tried to yell at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over break. She's like, you can pitch braid into Tara. What?
Yeah.
She's like, your attitude's horrible. What? That doesn't even make sense.
No, it's a put down, and then it's like, but you need me. Then we can do this.
Yeah.
Then we can power up
5
again.
minutes later, love you, bud. We're good. We're gonna get out of this.
Yeah.
They're cooking slop.
Hmm?
They're cooking slop.
Oh yeah. Great people.
Kind of gave me the cold shoulder when I went down there.
You did?
They did, yeah.
They gave you the cold shoulder?
Kind of, yeah.
Why?
Don't know. I was like, hey guys, how's it going? Okay. Okay, good. Let's go to the DR.
Oh, because they're like, we're not going to hang out in the HOH room.
Yeah.
We're not going to kiss ass. All
Yeah.
that shit. I've been hanging out with Tara
Yeah.
all fucking season.
Oh, they threw that to me too. They were like, oh, you have friends now. Like they totally played it up. Like people didn't like you before, they like you now.
Crazy.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
I'm like, yeah. So did the past 40 fucking 5 days mean nothing?
I just think that they're so absorbed into what they see that they honestly don't see anything else. Like just because I don't hang out with you 24/7, like some of my biggest, like deepest conversations have been with Ty in this house. But they don't see that. And that just like more like real life stuff, like not even like game stuff.
Yeah. It's so true.
So like when they were like, oh, like people are your friends now, it's like, it's day 50, man. You don't think that I've built any relationships in this house other than just Blue Line?
People don't know what me and you went through in that room. People don't know that. That was early.
Yeah.
What day was that, you think?
Which one? Which room? What are you talking about?
In Destiny.
Oh, yeah.
That was early.
Yeah, we just had a bunch of like good like real life
Yeah.
talks.
We had
So like when they're like, oh, like Ty's your friend now, I'm like, not everything is all just. They really wanted me to think that people really disliked me. And that was like pushed hard, especially even like the conversations like with Vic.
Yeah.
When it was like me against Vic.
I've done the greatest job
Yeah.
fooling you that I like you, but I actually don't like you.
Yeah.
That's why I hung out with you in Blue Line every single fucking day.
Yeah, literally like in that OLG room.
And then I'd always go to Destiny and chill with you guys
It's all right.
because I hate you.
I know you hate me, Kiefer.
Even on Blue Lines last night, were we not all together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't there.
I understand, like it's like a full game, but we're still all humans in here.
Thank you. Yeah, we were all together. That was before you were HO. Like,
Yeah. That was big. Yes.
yeah, it was all of us in the room. I just realized that.
Even when the malfunction, when it was like, bah! It was all of us still together before I was in this room.
Oh yeah, that's so true too.
Literally.
Like they're talking about other people not built. You like you guys have isolated for the last 20 days.
That's what power does to you, though.
It changes you.
Yeah.
Changes people. They start turning on their people. They start becoming different people.
I became the butcher in my first week of the HOH.
That's the one thing about this game. When people are on the block or people are in power, you see a lot.
That's when you
yes.
see if words start matching actions.
Oh my God, there was so much information coming to me on my first HOH. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that must have been weird when there's that many people and still nobody really knows each other yet. You
There's
know?
like 100 stories. I don't even know how you sort through all of them.
It was nuts.
Do you remember who was the one? He was a dad, too. He won like, was it the first? What season was it?
Was it season 3?
It was the season with
Trinidad
Kenny,
guy?
where he was like mafia. He's like, go get me this person. Tell me what you
Bald
know.
guy.
Yeah.
The Trinidad, yeah, from
Paul?
Trinidad. Paul, yeah,
Yes.
I loved him.
His HOH was so funny. So, tell me what you know. Like he was so like a.
He thought he was a mob boss.
He did. He
I
did.
know.
It was so funny.
Tell me what you know.
And Ika was like, yeah, that was season 3. Ika was like, Paul is working like a hooker on Yonge Street.
He was hilarious.
It was the first week. Nobody knew anything about anybody yet.
He just loved that moment.
He did. He did.
And then, then he called someone a racist and everything changed for him.
Oh, yeah. It was all downhill after that.
Oh wait, I think I remember seeing that clip.
He's like, Andrew's a racist. And when that happened, it was just like no one was having
We're like,
any-
all right, Paul, you just